Some of you are no doubt messengers. You have a story to tell. Welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is genuinely well. This will be a reading for the Cancer Nation, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Holy Spirit, show me what's relevant for Cancer. Okay, something's going on here. Okay, so Cancer, as I shuffle and lay out the reading, keep in mind that this is a general reading. But the fact that this is a general reading, this means that there's going to be parts of this reading that may actually resonate to you, for you, to your story. Maybe not to a T, but, you know, pretty close. Take from this reading what genuinely is for you, because there may be a certain percentage that is for you, and then the parts that are not, don't get distracted by those details. Please don't make any rash decisions based on just a general reading. Let's get right into this. Understand this also. Cancers, the reading can be reversed. So I could be saying some things in this reading and it may apply to somebody else if it's not to you. You're going through something, like something very emotional. Either some of you are going through this now or you have gone through it in the past. You got a soulmate that may be putting you in the middle of a love triangle, or possibly you have. And this is the reason for the despair, okay? Because it feels like, I don't know, you're going through some type of devastation. You may have found out the news about something and it really has you feeling quite emotional. This has something to do with a romantic situation. I do see that somebody is lying and trying to cover up their cheating. Somebody may not want to take the relationship public. And I feel like some type of betrayal is taking place in your life. Keeping in mind that this does not have to have something to do with a romantic relationship, but from the looks of it, I'll at least start there. It feels like that's where some of you might be having this issue. You got a con artist in your midst. Cancer, there could be somebody that feels this way about you, or you could be feeling this way about someone. Like I said, somebody is using you, if I didn't say that already, while the other one is trying to control the other person's behavior to keep from getting hurt. Somebody doesn't want to lose the other person. You might be waiting on communication from somebody, but I definitely feel like someone's actions may end a good thing. The Ten of Cups was in reverse here, but maybe you wanted a family with somebody. Maybe you saw long-term with somebody. Some of you could have been married to this person or in a relationship. They betrayed you with somebody else. Now you're heartbroken. I feel like some of you Cancerians may not have been happy in this relationship for a while. Some of you could be staying in this situation for financial reasons. Somebody could be benefiting off of you financially. I did say somebody could be using you. I even feel like your finances may balance out, because this Three of Swords might have something to do with your money situation. We'll get to that in a minute, because I feel like there could be somebody else that's affecting your money situation. It feels like you guys may not be able to move past a certain situation. There's a roadblock. And it may have something to do with the fact that this person has cheated before. And you don't want to have to worry about what they're doing when you're not around. Cancer, you want an equal and balanced relationship where you feel like this person will at least do their part emotionally, financially. Maybe if you do have a child involved. Because like I said, some of you may have children and some of you obviously don't. Yeah, it's like somebody's not pulling their weight financially, it feels like. It looks like somebody's capitalizing off of you in some type of way, Cancer. Using you in some type of way. Using you for your car. Using you for your house. You're going to recover from some type of financial setbacks. So if somebody did literally steal from you, take something from you in some type of way, I feel like something's going to be recovered in due time. This is the wake-up call that I feel like your guides are trying to give you about your baby's dad, possibly, who could have air in his chart. Or somebody, it doesn't have to be your baby's dad, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, possibly. King of Cups. So some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. Some of you are dealing with an Aries. I feel like somebody could be sending you messages. This could be you, Cancer. I don't know who it is in this situation. It's just going to vary from person to person. But somebody could be sending you messages and maybe you're discouraged and maybe somebody's not answering your message. Because it does look like you're waiting to hear from somebody, and that could be the heartbreak. One of you, it feels like, due to some type of betrayal, there has been a breakup. You have distanced yourself from someone. Somebody with this Ace of Cups wants to come back and work things out, maybe after an argument. Somebody feels taken for granted in this situation. And somebody feels like the love is kind of run dry. And that there's been a lot of immaturity and childishness in this situation. The Lovers. I feel like, and the Hierophant, I feel like some of you, this could be related to a Taurus or Cancer. You may have Taurus placements. I feel like you may want things the way that they used to be. I don't know. Like, things are definitely not the same after finding out some information. I don't really feel like this information shocked you, though. It shouldn't have come as a shock. So I definitely feel like you have picked up on something. Some of you, you're in this right now, and you're feeling fearful. You're feeling afraid that maybe your intuition is right. And deep down inside, you already know that there's something going on behind your back. I feel like you already know. If this is some of you that are going through it right now. You're telling somebody to move. Cancer, maybe you, or maybe somebody's moving out. Because it does look like you might be traveling. You could have some travel plans. Some of you could be purchasing a car, or some of you might be having car troubles. Yeah, you got a lot of physical and or emotional changes that are going on. And I feel like something is going to really require you to have courage to face some changes that's going on in your life. Yeah, something's going to require for you to go in a new direction. I feel like that's what this Tower is, and as Ace of Cups is calling. You got Tower, Ace of Cups, Justice. I definitely feel like that's the case. But I feel like maybe it's very difficult for you to break out of this comfort zone. And this is going to sound so random. It may not apply to everybody. But I feel like there could have been a murder. Maybe around you. Somebody could have passed away from a violent death or attack. Maybe you're having a difficult time expressing your emotions about something. Because I don't know, I feel like some of you may have received a message about maybe somebody's passing. It feels like you're denying something, like there's something that you may need to deal with, but maybe you're not wanting to. You could be having some type of internal conflict about something. Maybe you feel like you have no control over a situation. You may feel attacked in some type of way. I feel like something could be frustrating your progress in some type of way. But it's very clear that you feel hurt. Maybe you might feel somewhere in your life that you're taking unnecessary risks. But I feel like there could be some type of unwanted intrusion. Some of you, there could be a baby. You might be finding out that maybe somebody has a baby outside of this relationship. And some of you are having issues at work. But no doubt some of you may have issues with your child. If this is not in a romantic relationship, then it feels like it's somewhere in your life there was some type of a betrayal. This could have been a friend of yours. It feels like somebody that you allowed to get close to you betrayed your trust in some type of way. Somebody around you could be lying. Could be spreading some type of gossip. We got the Sun card here. Some of you could be cusped by Leo. Okay, for a majority of you, this has something to do with somebody that you're dating. You might be realizing that, you know, they're out dealing with somebody else. They're lying to you. Like I said, somebody's trying to cover up their cheating. Some of you, this may have something to do with a fractured relationship with your own father. You may feel betrayed. Your father could be a Taurus or a Gemini, maybe a Gemini-Taurus cusp. I see a father that may not be providing for a child. Somebody that may not want the responsibility of being a father. At least you might feel this way. Maybe you feel like you and your child's father, or you and someone in your life can't seem to get along, come to an agreement, find some type of middle ground or compromise. And it could be that maybe somebody is addicted. Somebody might be high all the time. This might be why you're having problems with somebody. This could be why you're having an issue with somebody stealing from you. Somebody that you're dealing with has two sides. They might have a very romantic side, and then they may have a very egotistical side who overreacts to maybe you wanting to know the truth. Maybe you wanting some clarity about where this relationship is going. I don't know. I feel like you're guarding your emotions. I definitely feel like there are a lot of tears in this situation. It may have something to do with the Sagittarius. Somebody's definitely playing games with you. Creating illusions. This is like, somebody is giving you the illusion that they want a long-term relationship, but it feels like you're picking up on the fact that maybe this isn't the case. I feel like you're seeing the truth of a situation. And I do feel like somebody's leading you on somewhere in your life. And for some of you, I definitely feel like maybe you lost somebody. Like I said, somebody that you really care about to a murder. Something is threatening your safety in some type of way. Your sense of stability, especially your financial stability. Let's look into this. You definitely have some type of resentment. So let's see. Well, where does this go? Yep, the World card. You're definitely ending a cycle with somebody. Or your guides are saying this is the best course of action. If you're confused and you don't have certainty or clarity about what to do, they're saying it's time to leave a situation. Something might look bleak that maybe you can repair this. And I get it, Cancer, that maybe you are in love with somebody in particular. And for a majority of you, it must be a Gemini because this card keeps coming out no matter how many times I shuffle. Zodiac sign of Gemini, unless you're cusp. Possibly you might be Gemini, Cancer, cusp. Libra and Sagittarius. Either this is you and your kids having some type of misunderstanding, miscommunication, where you might feel like your child is shutting you out in some type of way, or manipulating you, trying to get over on you in some type of way, or it's somebody that you're dating. It feels like you feel like you can't get a word in edgewise because this person tramples you in some type of way. So your guides are saying the best course of action with this World card is to end the situation, to trust your intuition. Something may be starting to affect your health because I definitely see like there might be issues with depression here. Something's bringing you down and I want to see what it is because it's obvious that it must be a relationship with somebody. You're dealing with someone who is manipulative. Okay, so that was going to get to that next. Work. It could be Cancers that somebody might feel threatened by your presence. Or vice versa. Cancerians, you may be threatened by somebody's presence. You got the Star card. It could have something to do with an Aquarius. As soon as I part the deck, the Star card. Did mention that you're having some type of financial setback. You're going through some type of financial storm, it feels like, and maybe you're afraid about the future. Let's see. Some of you are painters. You could be very artistic. You could definitely be performers. You could definitely be putting your work on display in some type of way. Could be on social media. I keep feeling like I'm reading for Leo, but I know I'm reading for Cancer. So again, you must be on the Virgo. I said Virgo, Leo. You could be on the Virgo. You might have Virgo and Leo in your chart, but I'm reading for Cancer. You gotta have Leo placements. Or like I said, you're dealing directly with a Leo, 3 of Swords. Like I said, you got some type of hurt feelings. Some of you could have had a baby. Maybe you have a little one or a child in your life that is relevant. And this is a little child. And maybe you might feel a level of guilt about leaving your little baby behind. So you're obviously dealing with a Capricorn. Somebody watching you. So I feel like you might do something on social media. So this person is watching you. Is somebody that feels threatened by you. Or vice versa. Might feel threatened by somebody's success. You got the Hierophant once again. Taurus could be significant to this situation. Okay, the Tower. Scorpio, Justice, Libra. Somebody's on the prowl with the Devil card here. At work, I feel like there could be somebody on the prowl. Somebody's watching you. Somebody has ill intentions. Somebody may want to hurt you in some type of way. Some of you, this may have something to do with a third party at work. Maybe you're dating somebody and, I don't know, somebody may have been playing games with you at work. That's what I mean. You might be a high achiever. You're achieving some type of success. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Or I feel like this could be something that you could be stumbling upon. If this is not success that you are experiencing at this moment, then I feel like for some of you, that's something that's getting ready to happen. You're going to experience some type of success, but I want to see what's stopping you. I definitely feel like there's somebody that's trying to block you in some type of way. And it's an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But while I feel like there could be some type of block, this could be emotional. This could definitely be mental, because I'm feeling like something could be triggering. Okay, so I'm talking about the fact that somebody may feel threatened by you. You may feel threatened by someone. Something is causing you to lose confidence, and you could be blocking your own success in some type of way. What does this have something to do with? This jealousy and this heartbreak. For a majority of you, it looks like it has something to do with romance. So yeah, you might be dating somebody at work. Or your person, since this is a third-party situation, if I didn't say that already, somebody might be seeing somebody at work if it's not you or your partner, somebody in this situation. What's going on? Okay, clear that there's financial issues. Your emotions are affecting your ability to make money, your ability to concentrate on what you're doing. You're spending a lot of time at work. Some of you are stalling and procrastinating. Here we go. Release jealousy. Block out distractions came right out with it. You got somebody at work that is jealous of you, that's trying to create this world of distractions and could be trying to create some type of blockage. For some of you, I feel like this is a mental blockage. Okay. It could be both. Some of you might work, I did say social media. You might have a desire to maybe expand your online network. You may want to connect with people from your past. This could definitely be you maybe wanting to seek new horizons. You could be spending a lot of time online. Some of you could be spending a lot of time online, and maybe you are looking for approval outside of yourself. Maybe you're looking for likes and followers as a way of getting some type of approval. Maybe this could be you feeling like you're losing followers. Maybe you feel like you can't or won't conform to like the expectations placed on you by others, your friends, your family. But what is this loss of confidence about? Seven of Swords, the Hermit. I did say that this could be an earth sign. Somebody with earth in their chart could be playing around with you. I don't know. I feel like somebody could be watching you and trying to trigger some type of insecurity because they feel insecure. There's the Devil again. There's a Capricorn here for some of you. Summertime could have been significant as far as a change is concerned. Summertime, we got Leo, we got Virgo. Who else is in the summertime? Gemini, Cancer. This would be you. Maybe something happened. So there's definitely some type of changes that are getting ready to take place. I feel like you got some major changes. Some of you, it's time to get your spirit guides are trying to get you to wake up, to shake you out of a toxic environment or a toxic mindset. Or to have a wake-up call about what's going on around you, to be aware of your environment. Because I feel like there is some type of jealousy and maybe some issues with respect at work. This could be respect at home. Maybe some of you don't feel respected at home by your children. Maybe some of you don't feel respected by your peers, people you go to school with, or the people that you work with. Some of you could definitely be a part of the LGBTQ community. And this could be a respect factor. Maybe there's some type of discrimination here. Maybe you feel like the odd man out. You might feel like the underdog in some type of way. But I feel like there's somebody at your job that's trying to create a type of hell for you. Somebody that could be creating this deep insecurity. Whether this is self-inflicted, whether this is something that you're doing mentally, or this is just something that some type of mind games that somebody around you is trying to play to try to prey on your confidence level. Yeah, somebody is trying to hold a door shut for you. Out of jealousy. You might be feeling anxious about something. It may be really time to spend some time in self-reflection to identify what is troubling you deep down. And to find out what steps you need to make to find some type of calm in your life. Because, I don't know, I feel like there could be a level of anxiety that you're dealing with. Some of you, yeah, it may be honestly time to think about leaving a toxic environment. Or like I said, somebody is trying to get you to leave. Creating blockages for you. If it's not verbally or like they're directly doing this, then it feels like it could be being done through spell work. For some of you, that's the case. You might have somebody at work that's stealing from you, lying to you, lying on your name in some type of way. And somebody, I promise you, somebody could be trying to prey on your relationship in some type of way. I did say there's a predator. Somebody might feel like you're a threat. Yeah, some of you, you must have a third party at work. Yeah, 3 of Cups. I feel that. Somebody could feel jealous that maybe you might be competing for the same person. It's an air sign. Libra. Knight of Swords and Justice. So this could definitely have, you might have air placements in your chart. Cancer, or you're dealing with an air sign. Okay, what is this Knight of Swords trying to do? Manipulate you in some type of way. Some of you are definitely being manipulated. Some of you could be manipulating online, playing some type of game online. Trying to create illusions to make something look a certain way when it really is not. All right, 7 of Swords. You got the Hermit and the 7 of Swords with the World. You got the Lovers here too at the bottom of the deck. Lovers is in reverse with the Chariot. Yeah, Cancer. Some of you are no doubt dealing with a Gemini. Or like I said, you're a Cancer Gemini cusp. Because these cards came out back to back. Your world could be being affected by a deceptive Virgo. 3 of Pentacles. I promise you, 10 of Wands. You had a third party situation. Somebody's definitely keeping their options open. This could be distracting you at work. This could be affecting your success. Something is affecting your self-esteem, and it might be trickling down to your relationship, like your work. You might feel like you can't focus. Or some of you, it genuinely is time to break free from a toxic environment and maybe rethink your career and follow some type of calling that's on your life. Somebody might be trying to make your work situation so uncomfortable to get you to leave. Or this could, for some of you, just be a wake-up call from the universe that it's really time to move on, move forward. But I definitely feel like if there is somebody that is mistreating you, stealing from you in some type of way, you reap what you sow. Somebody's trying to create this evil for you, some type of blockage for you. Who did I get this for? And yeah, it ends up happening to them. I see health issues. This could be this reason for despair and sadness. So you could have found out about a negative prognosis, maybe having to do with your own health or the health of someone around you. I feel like somebody may find some type of remedy or solution to a health issue. For some of you, this isn't like a direct health issue. This is like the health of a relationship. And for some of you, this is stuff that was passed down. What am I trying to say? Beliefs, thought patterns that were passed down from generation to generation. Okay, so that's why you're hurting. So that might be the connection to social media. Some of you may have found out that somebody was sleeping with somebody else. Maybe you feel like somebody, you might have found out online that somebody moved on. Maybe this is you, silently heard about it. Maybe you feel like somebody left you for their baby's mom. Or some of you may find yourself in a complicated situation where you might realize that you're pregnant and you might have a decision to make about whether or not to keep a baby. So you could be making a decision about becoming a single parent. You're separating from someone and you're realizing, yeah, like now it's time to do it on your own, because you're finding out that your partner may be sleeping with somebody else. Some of you, there's somebody you feel ghosted by. You might feel ghosted by a friend. And you definitely are dealing with somebody who's wishy-washy. Again, somebody Somebody could be bipolar, but I don't feel like this is bipolar disorder. I mean, somebody could have a mental health, could be in a mental health crisis. But I will say this, Cancers or cross watchers, I feel like somebody may need to get to the doctor because of a health issue. Okay, so this could have something to do with a change of scenery. Maybe you need a mental health day. Maybe you need a break. You might be feeling burnt out because maybe some of you are working too much. So maybe you do need a change in scenery. Maybe it's time you work hard. Maybe it's time to play hard too, for the sake of your mental health. I do feel like your guides are going to be giving you some downloads in your dream state. You might be getting some messages there. And for some of you, I feel like there may be a career path that you might feel is more suited for you. And I feel that you have what it takes to succeed at something. There may be a path that's destined for you. You're destined to succeed at something because I feel that you're very brilliant at something. Yeah. You might be realizing that it's time to let somebody go, but you may not want to. Some of you may definitely be getting into a new relationship once you decide to really put this to a close. Yeah, because I definitely see a commitment coming in for some of you. Cancer Nation. Oh, I did talk about a generational pattern of thought, generational beliefs. Your mother thought a certain thing, so they passed this down to you. You may be passing it down to your children, a generational type of thing. So I feel like it may be time to go back and really dig deep and reprogram your thoughts. You know what? I'm also feeling like you gotta have Leo in your chart. And some of you is Scorpio. Okay. Also, in the background of your situation, Cancers, I feel like there could have been somebody that you did bend over backwards for. And this person may be coming back. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah. No, this could be you gotta focus on your health. Something is changing with your health. Or you're making some type of changes about your health. This could be a very emotional time. You might have some sentimental feelings for somebody that just come up out of nowhere. It's definitely a time of spiritual growth for you. So I feel like some of you could really be looking into your spirituality. You're definitely changing. You're going through some type of transition in your life. Some of you, this is physically. You're moving. You are relocating. Some of you, you're breaking away from someone. You're going through a breakup, possibly moving. Some of you could be thinking about moving abroad or moving to a different country. See with your heart. The time is now to hear the messages, okay? So I did mention in your dream state that your guides may be sending you some clear messages, maybe even in your waking state, in your conscious state. Yeah? But definitely your guides are saying now it's time to hear the messages that they're being sending to you. They want you to ground yourself, stay strong, be a guiding light. I did say maybe you have an aspiration. Maybe you could have an aspiration to do something online. You could be thinking about doing something of that sort. You could be. I don't know. I feel like something is getting ready yeah. Some of you, I did talk about leaving. You could be thinking about exploring your options. Or maybe getting into a hobby. Some of you could be thinking about turning a hobby into a career. Maybe you might be thinking about picking something up, doing something like a hobby part-time. You might even be making some money off of this. And this might get you through some type of change that you're going through with your money. It might help float you through. Or some of you, this may turn into like a creative idea, or a hobby may turn into like a full-blown business. You might come to realize that you can make a living off of some type of talent that you have, or something that you do for a hobby, and it turns out to go very well for you. I got this card for Gemini. Yes, thank you, side hustler, the Etsy queen. Some of you could be thinking about setting up your own online business, picking up a side hustle, so there's confirmation in that situation. Or some of you may be an advocate of some type. Maybe you do. Maybe you stand up for the underdog. You could do something in the legal profession. You could do something in the healthcare profession. I feel like some of you may work with children. You may advocate for children or the elderly in some type of way. That's what I'm feeling. So you could be thinking about going to school. And some of you keep meeting the same type of person that does you wrong. And I promise you, I'm so tempted to call you Leo. Somebody around you could have an STD. Be careful, wrap it up. Don't be having, I can't tell you what to do. But I do see a pregnancy, so some of you could really be having unprotected sex with somebody, and they might be sleeping with multiple people. You might feel like somebody don't give a damn about you. That might be the case. I don't know. And I feel like you have some type of a connection with this person. Some of you are holding on to somebody that you know is no good for you because they're your soulmate or a twin flame. Some of you, maybe because of some type of self-esteem issue, maybe you feel like you can't do better. You can't have better. And if that is the case, then this is where I feel like your guides are taking you on this transformation, because it's time to think differently. Whatever you were taught as a child, again, you may be rethinking that. And I feel like some of you are just really going through it right now. Maybe feeling directionless. Maybe not sure what direction to go with your life. Some of you lost a loved one to death. And yeah, you got a lot going on, Cancer. So let's see. Do we have some type of major transformation coming in, where you're going to be able to see your full potential, or this is what your guides want you to see, but maybe you're just not seeing it because of your mindset, to be able to see your full potential. And once you do, I feel like that's where you're going to be seeing the rewards in your life that maybe you've been waiting for. Some of you could be feeling overlooked in some type of way. Some of you are definitely obsessed in some type of way. Suspicious. Maybe going to extremes. But I feel like it's time to go through some type of evolution. I feel like this is where your guides are taking you, Cancer. Spirit, show me anything else that you have for the zodiac sign of Cancer and their cross watchers. What could be beneficial for them to know at this point in time? Trust your intuition. I definitely feel like you have a very strong intuition. But I feel like some of you Cancers, you don't quite trust your gift in some type of way. Listening with your heart. I don't know, maybe it is time to clear your heart chakra. This is how your guides are talking to you. Especially if you have a loved one that may have passed on. I feel like they might be sending you some type of heartfelt message that they really want you to hear. But again, because you got so many distractions here, you may not be able to clearly hear what your loved ones, your deceased loved ones, are trying to tell you. You've been searching outside of yourself, Cancer, for some type of relationship or some type of acceptance. Your guides are saying you gotta go within yourself. This is going to be a time of deep self-reflection and deep healing on a soul level. Some of you may really be harboring resentments. It may be time to forgive. That Three of Swords popped up in both spreads, so I feel like you still might be harboring some type of resentments or hurt feelings for somebody that you may feel conned you, gypped you, shortchanged you in some type of way. And I feel like for some of you, it's starting to impact your health. And your guides are saying forgiveness is going to be key in this point in time. Whenever you watch this reading, it doesn't have to be relevant. You might be watching this reading not at the time that I post it. You could be watching this years from now. Still going to be relevant. It may be time to forgive someone, release self-doubt, and let go of fear. Thank you. Confirmation of what we talked about. Something is causing you to have a lot of self-doubt. Let go of fear. Something, you might be blocking yourself from some type of success here. Look for the signs and synchronicities. So I did mention your guides are trying to talk to you. You've got a lot of distractions going on. You might be seeing 1111 or a lot of repeating numbers. I feel like your guides are really trying to get your attention with some things in your life. Some of you, maybe you are into tarot. Maybe you are into spirituality. Maybe you are purchasing a car, saving for a car. You have an eye on some type of particular car that you want. Allow unlimited abundance. Yeah, you're blocking your abundance in some type of way. This could be you for some of you. Even though there could be somebody that's trying to create obstacles for you, some of you, you're contributing to that by creating these same obstacles for yourself. Remove the limiting labels you're wearing. Yeah. Self-esteem issues, body issues here. Remove the limiting labels you're wearing. Maybe you are wearing a mask. This could be you masking some type of insecurity. Maybe by lashing out. This could be, again, somebody feels insecure around you, or this is you. Remove these labels that you're wearing. Oh yeah, some of you are meeting somebody, but some of you are too afraid to really put yourself out there because of what somebody else put you through. So you could be meeting a soulmate or a divine counterpart. Maybe some of you have not. Okay. Holy Spirit, what does Cancer Nation need to release in order to get to this place of forgiveness? Procrastination and people pleasing as soon as I part the deck. I don't know, some of you Cancers, maybe you are. Again, I was talking about social acceptance. Maybe you are people pleasing a bit. You might find yourself complaining about a lot of people, or you might be complaining that maybe you're overextending yourself to the point that it's affecting your health. Overgiving, overextending yourself, right? Working too much, taking on too many commitments. It feels like your heart is in the right place, Cancers. Maybe you really do want to help or lend a hand with certain people, but maybe it turns out to be a whole people-pleasing situation. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of trying to make everyone else happy. This could be you playing many different roles in your life, putting a lot of different labels on yourself, where you want other people to perceive you a certain way or in a certain light. Again, I feel like a lot of you, this is you being active online and you're finding yourself people pleasing. You guys are saying release that. And I promise you, since we were talking about obstacles, some of you are creating this atmosphere of self-sabotage here, where it may be time to let go of some type of procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. it's time to jump on a goal. Maybe some of you, you've got so many different distractions in front of you that maybe you find yourself procrastinating. You do. You got to take some time alone for meditation and rest, but you also have to focus as well on some things that your guides are really trying to get you to see about yourself, or about your purpose, or about a situation, or about a goal, or some level of self-sabotage, or someone around you, like I said, that isn't the healthiest for you. All right. Cancer Nation, this concludes your, wait a second, the Winged Messenger. Spiritual direction inspires my creative flow. Some of you are no doubt messengers. You have a story to tell. I feel like your story, your voice could really impact a lot of people. My inner vision guides me to my higher purpose. I feel like that's the next level. You could, some of you really do know what your purpose is, but you've got this mental blockage that's causing you to procrastinate and maybe focus on helping everybody else to the detriment of yourself. You know, self-respect is a certain thing as well, and maybe it's time to focus on that. But yeah, I definitely feel like for a majority of you Cancers, you're about to find your higher purpose. So with that, Cancer Nation, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. You would like to book a personal reading, the way to do so would be to head over to my website, which happens to be angelicascensionstarot.com. If you found that this reading, Cancer Nation, was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you already haven't, if you're not already subscribed. And if you are new to my channel, make sure that you hit that post notification bell. Even if you're not new to the channel, you're just subscribed, but you haven't hit that post notification bell, make sure that you do so that you don't miss an upload. You don't miss when I go live, because I do personal readings on live as well. So this is what I have for you, Cancer Nation. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out, Cancers, and cross watching.